There were 10 Republicans who joined with Democrats who voted in support of the article of impeachment that's going to be tried this week.
Much of the attention has been focused on President Trump's speech on January 6th and whether or not that incited the riot that followed. But UNH constitutional law professor John Grebe says the article is broader than that.
It really is an article of impeachment directed at a course of conduct that takes place over time. When the president was taking the position that if he were not to be elected, it would be as a consequence of fraud.
But before the trial begins, there is the question of whether it is constitutional, given the fact that the president is no longer in office. And the Constitution says impeachment shall not extend further than to removal from office and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office. Grebe says scholars are divided.
I would say that more come down on the side of holding or saying that impeachment is proper in these circumstances.
17 Republican senators would have to cross party lines to convict the former president. And since 45 of them signed a letter viewing the proceeding as unconstitutional, conviction seems unlikely. But Grebe believes impeachment can have a value beyond conviction.
Purposes of making information available, of revealing facts and truth to the American people.
Grebe says he's been reading that not all of the information has been made public, and some of what may be to come could involve the actions of other members of Congress. Reporting live, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.